Picture your mind being pulled in 5 different directions at once. Work stress tugging one way, family concerns another, finances pulling from the left, health worries from the right. You feel torn apart, fragmented, scattered. What if I told you that God has a 3-step process to transform that fragmentation into wholeness? We're going to look at Philippians 4:6. It says, "Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God." The word anxious literally means to be drawn in opposite directions or divided into parts. When Paul says don't be anxious, he's not just saying don't worry. He's saying don't let yourself be torn apart internally. Anxiety fragments us. Our minds become scattered, divided, pulled apart by competing concerns we can't control. Instead of being fragmented by anxiety, Paul gives us a 3-part solution that brings us back to wholeness. First is prayer. The word prayer literally means to exchange wishes. It's not just asking God for things, it's switching our human ideas for God's ideas. Instead of being pulled apart by competing concerns, we exchange our anxious thoughts for His peaceful thoughts, our limited perspective for His eternal perspective. The second is supplication. This word comes from to be in want or to lack. It's a heartfelt petition arising from deep personal need. Instead of being torn apart by what we lack, we bring our lack directly to our abundant God. Our sense of need becomes the very thing that drives us to prayer rather than anxiety. Third is thanksgiving. It literally means thankfulness for God's grace. We can be thankful for God's grace even while expressing our deepest needs because we know His grace is already working for our good. Watch this beautiful transformation. We start with anxiety, our minds pulled apart by competing concerns, but through prayer we exchange our ideas for God's ideas. Through supplication, we bring our deep needs to Him. Through thanksgiving, we acknowledge His good grace. And the result? Peace that guards our hearts and minds. We move from being pulled apart to being held together by God's peace. This entire transformation is only possible because of grace consciousness. When we're secure in God's unmerited favor, we can approach Him confidently. We're not earning God's favor through prayer. We're exercising the privilege grace has already given us. In 1 Peter 5:7, it says, "Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you." Grace enables us to turn our deepest need into our strongest prayers. So today, instead of letting anxiety pull you apart, let prayer bring you together. Exchange your ideas for God's. Bring your needs to Him. Thank Him for His grace that's already working. From fragmentation to wholeness, that's the power of grace-empowered prayer.